Welcome to a new watercolor lesson, and I am Vanidas. In this video, we will try to create some figures, loose figures from some random shapes. So I will explain the complete process as we go along, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel and press that bell notification icon so that you get notified whenever I release new videos. I am planning to release new videos at least once a week. So without waiting much, let us get into the video. So the approach here is just to create some random shapes first, and then just observe the random shape, whatever is getting formed, and try to develop your ideas on the way. And try to convert some of these shapes. I am not telling that you should convert all the shapes into figures. At least try to convert 1, 2, 3 of these shapes into some figures. I am just creating some blobs of paints by some splashing. I am loading the brush with a lot of colors, different colors, leftover colors, and I am letting it fall on the paper in a random fashion, and maybe removing some unwanted small dots. It is not necessary. Just whatever I am doing, I am trying to look at the images now, and I am trying to get some ideas of what shape I can convert it into figure, and what kind of a figure, what kind of an action. So if you let me tell you that if you are following it along, you will not get exactly the same shape, and the idea that you may get will be totally different from what I am getting. It depends upon what kind of shape was initially formed on the paper. So look at your paper, look at the shape, and come with your own ideas. I am explaining the approach, and I don't want you to recreate exactly the same thing on your paper. So I'm using a cold press paper around 300 GSM. To be precise, it is 270 GSM, but you may not get that GSM. Any cold press paper which can reasonably take the water well, give good wet on wet time, etc., should be sufficient. And I'm using a soft brush. Okay, for the initial splashing also I used a slightly bigger soft brush with a point, and for the details also I am using soft brush. It is up to you. You can use, for the details you can use even a little stiffer brush, no problem, but initially for splashing the colors I would suggest you to use some soft bigger brush. Okay, if you use very tiny brush, you may not get good initial shapes to begin with. I am actually thinking of someone sitting here. So again, your idea may be totally different. So you try to follow my approach, understand the approach, and you do in your own way. It is just to give an idea of how you can probably do it. Somebody is sitting, so what about making an umbrella next to him? Again, it's a thought. Maybe some red umbrellas. Okay. Here the idea of this particular video demonstration is to introduce you a process which you can follow to develop your imagination, develop your visual thinking, because it is always a good idea to get some random things to begin your thinking process. Okay, so or your imagination. And if you are into sketching, and if you have a good drawing experience, it will surely help in getting better and better ideas. If you think this video, all these videos are of any value to you, and if you are finding it informative, please subscribe to my channel and press the bell notification icon so that you will get notified whenever I release new videos. I'll be releasing new videos every week as much as possible. And if you have any suggestion to include the specific topic, or if you have any doubt, questions, queries, please do let me know in terms of your comments. Your shares, comments will be of a great help to me and great motivation to me. Okay, I think this particular, the main figure, the red figure that I am talking about, I am getting more and more attached to that now. So let me get into, let me stop probably here, and let me go to the I think I should go to the previous figure also, because I always wish to switch between these two figures whenever I do practice, rather than getting too much attached to a specific one. It's a good idea to switch. Okay. There are a lot of things you can actually do, but let me give some touches to this. The red dot actually gives shows the exposed body part. It is very tiny things. Okay, so think that is the idea. It is not copying. It is think, observe, think. Let ideas come out of your mind. That is the idea, right? Okay, so shadows are also important, so play with different aspects. Okay, whenever you try these figures, it is important that you have some fair idea of the perspective and their proportions, etc. You have to do some study on the perspective or proportions to get it so that these figures are read well by the viewer. Okay, I think that figure, the top right one, I am pretty happy with that, and I might not do anything more. I am thinking what to do next. See, that is the key thing. Thinking is the key thing, and get your ideas rolling out of your mind. Try it, okay, and don't target for a specific outcome. Try it. I'm splashing some water to get some kind of a texture on those figures. These are all, you can treat these are all some funny way of doing, or some kind of engaging yourself and trying to develop your visual sense, trying to trigger the process of idea generation. Okay, there could be some light tone figures who is maybe sitting behind him. These could be some street vendors, I mean, selling something. They are sitting on the ground, and some of their products are they are selling something and sitting on the ground. Maybe that is the idea. And I'm not specifically worried about the colors here. I am mostly using some of the leftover colors for the grays, but otherwise I think the major colors that I'm using is cerulean blue and red, orange, and Payne's gray. These are the main colors that I'm using, but you might, since it is leftover colors, some other shades also might get into these I mean, some other colors also may be there, but don't worry about the colors. It is the approach and the thinking that is more important, right? I think you fairly understood the process. Start with some random shapes and then keep on developing it from your own ideas. So let your ideas come out and practice based on your ideas, so that you will get evolved better. Hope this is an informative video to you. If you have any suggestions or comments, please do let me know, and I'll be more than happy to get back to you. And I think that's it for today's video, and we will soon see in the next video. So see you. Bye bye.